I'm downtown Harlan County as it gets. So, HWC Church is right here and right there. Parking. Well, I think they blocked their parking off. I think that the Baptist Church may have blocked off HWC. We may have a local parking lot dispute. I don't know. We're going to see if we can find out. That's some interesting content. Interesting. In the OnlyFans world, stars Billy and Brandy got banned. I just tried TikTok, chopping it up. I was just chopping it up about that. About Billy and Brandy has an OnlyFans account. Well, little Jim Gilbert, which is Billy's brother, stepbrother. Well, he got his face caved in and got fucked up real bad last year. Somebody beat him to death. Sucker punched him back, killed him. Well, next thing you know, Jim needed money to keep the lights on. And I don't think my notifications is coming out right because I'm not getting them. Is anybody getting notifications? See, I can't tell what they're doing here. If they're making two parking lots out of this for this church and that church or what. But anyway, Jim needed money. So he hit his like Billy and Brandy had 5.4 million followers on TikTok. Their IG is crazy. Instagram's crazy. Their OnlyFans has got them rich. And Jim asked him for some money. And they was like, make a fuck video. Let's go check this. All right, let's go check this out. So Jim and his girlfriend sent his stepbrother, an OnlyFans star, some money. I mean, a fuck video. And he never got paid for it, and him poor. And Billy and Brandy worth millions. I don't know where everybody's at, if my notifications ain't going out right or what. Anybody watching commenting? Can you comment? Did anybody get a notification I was live? I'm thinking notifications ain't going out. Something's wrong with my settings. Now, I'm trying to avoid that. Normally, I don't make her walk in the daytime or try not to because of the sun. Can somebody drop a comment? Storage unit? Today. Yeah, I went to Jenny Lee's cosmetology school right here before it got down around approximately 10 years ago. No wonder very few channels are having notifications. Let me get a little bit closer right here. Read that. No one or very few channels are having notifications go out. Keemstar even. He said the other day it was YouTube. You need to go on to locale test and try. What's that mean, St. Elmo's? Locale test to try out. Break that down for me, as we had stand behind the funeral home here. I watched them bring in caskets yesterday. They're strapping off coffins, by God. Really? What up, degenerate? How do I get in contact with them? Because guess what? I just got a deal here. The people I got to deal with on t-shirts are in Atlanta today. They're in Atlanta. Shout out Mountain Merch. They're in Atlanta. And when they get back, I called them and they was like, we're in Atlanta. We'll be back at the end of the week. Looked them up on Facebook. They was in Atlanta. So, I'm just trying to avoid school right now. Just walking the alleys and stuff. We'll let school get out before we get on a good mayor walk. I plan on streaming a while today, since I ain't been able to get nothing in for y'all. Yeah, we're going to go watch the middle school games. On the 26th, they play Middlesboro. We're going to go watch that. Just as soon as one of the high schools have a preseason game, Grid-A-Rama. There used to be a basketball goal right here. But yeah, just as soon as I get a chance, I'm gonna we'll go to a football game. Don't worry. Okay, mention if you know them people, mention me to them. Shelton Tyrone might do better than me. He's currently on a training exercise for hanging skyscrapers. Hey, Riley Smith, Mr. Murder, where's my money at, bro? Where's my goddamn money at? I'm away from the church. Church where I used to go to a Suboxone clinic at one point in life. Saved my life, too. Riley. Murder didn't want nobody to say his precious little name. Well, honey, if you're on a TV show, on a YouTube show every day, people know who you are, Riley. You DoorDash and Uber the whole time we was in Vegas and DC, Riley. Riley Smith, Michigan. For some reason, if you Google Riley Smith, Flint, Michigan, Cyrax comes up beside his name. I guess that is true about Ernie being the one to pay for Cyrax to Doc's murder, because I've not been able to be online a whole lot lately. Y'all know that. I ain't been able to be online as much lately. Hold up. Who's trying to blame Cody for? Of course, you know Ernie. Y'all already know. Shout out to Braden up there at Garage Cuts. I went up there, chopped it up for a minute at the barber shop. That's where all the cool people hang out. I went up there and give them some crack 40 cards to pass out. Yeah, nothing surprises me about Ernie. I don't know shit about him lately. I've been too busy covering other content on TikTok Live or just on TikTok. That video got 241,000 views. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with what's hot. And I cannot see whose name that is. I see who's saying that up here in the shade, who said, well, oh well, I finally made it live. What up? I'll see who you are just a second when I hit the shade. Comments are hard to see. It used to be telemarketing, and I worked in here. Hi, my name's Brad Enlow. I'm calling on behalf of Quest Communications. Click. Kit Kat Kathy. What's up, Kit Kat? Shit. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna check that out. I think I watched some of their content. What's up, John? Good as ever. I think I watched their content. Checking out after I seen what's his name on Blame Katie Cyrax. After that, I believe I seen that show. I'm pretty sure. There's the insurance place. Yeah, this used to be telemarketing when it first opened in November 1999. I worked down here 5 different times or 4. This is the city dog park. Is there any information on the snake bite tag? I don't think nothing to be done about it, and I think the man's just going to die, and that's going to be the end of it, and everybody's going to forget about it. You don't know why? If I'm not mistaken, snake handling is not a felony, and it's only punishable. If I'm not mistaken, Google it. If you want to fact check me, please do, because I want to be fact checked on this. In the state of Kentucky, it's only punishable up to $40 to $80 as a misdemeanor. But the man got bit in Kaywood and drove 15 minutes over into Virginia. Well, Rose Hill's a little bit farther than 15, but not much. That should be federal. That man got bit doing a crime, committing what you would call a crime. He committed a crime by handling snakes in church, and then took it, and then when he crossed state lines, died. That should be federal. That should be federal. I don't know who should be in trouble for it. Trish, what's up? Melissa, what's up? I do not know what. I reckon a big old crazy poisonous rattler. $50 to $100 if it is. If he lives over there, he crossed the state line to commit a crime. I'm not know Rose Hill, Virginia is the southwest as you can get in Virginia. Besides, if a state trooper, if you're speeding, a crime. If you're trespassing, the crime's crime. So is anybody else gonna get hurt? That's my question. The next order of business we're going to get to, I'm going to talk live. I need to make money. And to be honest with you, I've not been live because I've been making money. I'm not making money off social media like I was. Goddamn, I love it shit too. Oh, man. I love social media. But if my checks don't go up and my Cash App don't ding, then I've got other options in life I've got to take. to make, to survive, live and make money and live a good life. I was told that getting monetized on TikTok wouldn't be all of what I thought it would be. I was told once you turn your account into a, what is it called? Basically a business account, you can get shadow banned if you don't got crazy numbers. So I'm debating on whether to monetize TikTok or not. I gotta find a way to make money off social media or I'm done with it. I'm not complaining, I'm not rage quitting or anything like that. Hey, facts of life's facts of life. A man's gotta have money. That like button even helps make money. So hit that like button. You might not think just hitting that like button helps, but it does. It gets that algorithm popping. Everybody's not getting notifications. Well, there's another order of business in Harlan County. I'll tell y'all about right quick. See, that's why Crack 40 TV is looking for a local manager to help me figure Grumble out. I used Rumble before and I couldn't. I don't know. I didn't get a notification for this live either. It's the first live I've did today. Merlin's in the psych ward. I would assume she's not on the jail side, so Merlin went to the nut ward. What's up, Rev's family? What's up, Candace Coles? I seen you said you was tired or depressed on Facebook. Cheer up, it's Crack 40 TV. Anyway, I got caught in the sun. So I'm stuck in this where people bring their dogs to the shit park. It's called the Harlan County Shit Park. You bring your dogs, you walk them, you let them shit, you better clean up your dog shit. And I'm stuck here for the sun for a minute. When the cloud hits, I got waves from Harlan watching. 2 days ago, I was live, and I may have not been live. And I started hearing ambulances, right? I'm like, something bad happened. Then there's 3 helicopters dispatched. 20-year-old Brianna Muriel was across Pine Mountain in the Bledsoe area, and she nodded out and ran into a fucking tree. Yo, I might have been joking if I was talking about the feds. I ain't for sure what you're talking about. So anyway, Brianna Muriel, 21, had 3 kids in the car, or 2 kids. Might have been 2 kids. Okay, there's the proper word there. It's in the news. So if you swerve, there's going to be a tire mark or something. If you jerk, there's going to be a tire mark. She said she hit the guardrail and drove into the tree, hit a tree, and had a kid in there, had a baby, and a baby in a car seat that wasn't fastened. And she was laying there in neck pain, alleged neck pain, scared to death. She's going to jail. The fucking kids over there fucked up hurt. And her blood the fuck away, claiming that she only hit a dab in. Well, they wasn't able to test her right there for, give her the sobriety test. They did an oral swab on her. Some new oral swab I've never heard of. She admitted to using a dab pen. That goddamn whore was on more than a dab pen. Now, let me tell you the backstory on this little fucking cunt. So, she was with Dorian Caldwell's son, Colson. Rest in peace to Dorian. Colson's my son's age. She's my son's age. They're all like 21. So, Dorian's son, Colson, finds Dorian dead. Dorian should have been dead, God bless him, years before he died. Like, I don't know how Brian made it that long. Brian passed away from drugs in 2021. Then his son, Colson, found him a couple weeks ago. My son, the same day my son tells me he's going to be a father, he goes to my house, calls me and says, Dad, Colson just shot himself. I'm like, do what? And that girl talked pure shit to him, that Brianna. Was like, go ahead, kick yourself, motherfucker. You're a pussy if you don't do it. And he did it. Right in front of his it was two kids. Right in front of his two kids and her. Within a week, Brianna was in jail for fucking something crazy in Cumberland. Within another 2 weeks, she was in jail again. I think one more time, maybe. And now this time, for all these charges in this wreck, they charged her out the fucking ass. She'll do some time over wrecking them kids, by God. I don't know any judge around here that wouldn't send it to her to some prison time for that. Not just a little drug court, not just pulling out the what up. I went to kids though. I'll get it's 3:50. The kids is getting out of school. So yeah, she almost killed them kids. Yeah, the kids are hers by the boy that blowed his brains out. Fuck yeah. Look her mug shine up. Brianna Muriel. Somebody said they have ex-drug users, no current ones on there. I don't know what you're talking about. She is locked up, and she deserves to be locked up. Now, let me tell you who I feel sorry for. Paul Caldwell may have bought a little pussy in his day, but as far as I know, he's the magistrate from across Pine Mountain. Now, his son's dead, who he probably expected to be dead years ago, too. Then his grandson shot himself. And now his great grandkids was with their mother, and her blowed away on Xanax and everything. It had to be some kind of Xanax. Or, I mean, her face, just look at her mugshot. That's a Xanax mugshot, by God. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start going through mugshots and fit meth mug, Xanax mug, alcohol mugshot. I'm going to start calling off the mugshots. What's up, John DeStefano? They was a repo man at y'all's house earlier, and I forgot she was in school. I think you might have been looking for somebody else. We ain't got no money. We got to repo. I wanted to let you know Stefano is who we're going to. Stefano is who we're going to go watch play football on the 26th. Go watch play football on the 26th. As the Harlan Dragons are going to whoop the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets. So I'm sure John and them's got to go to practice. Well, John, how did the first day of school go, sir? They're the leaders of the middle school football teams. And yes, John, we will have merch coming from Mountain Merch, John. We're going to have some merch. So if you and all your little homeboys and everybody wants merch, we'll have some merch. We're going to have some Harlan Dragons-esque type merch. Oh, well, that's good. How did the scrimmage go last night? Well, that's kind of good not to have practice after the first day of school. Let everybody get adjusted to school, I guess. It seems like my junior year, we had a game on my first day of school. But, yeah, we're going to go watch John DeStefano and the Dragons. I'm down here in the shit part, John. See, where you walk your dogs. That fucking sun fucks my phone up, so I'm waiting until the clouds hit before I bounce. But yeah, shout out to my alumni. Hey, shout out to WTUK Radio for giving Crack 40 TV a shout out live on the radio the other night. Shout out Sean Burnett. They give us a shout out. You would believe some of the things that Crack 40 TV can't talk about that could be possibly on the way. And I can go ahead and tell y'all that we will have merchandise at Mountain Merch, located right up here across from the post office. See what I mean? We got to wait about 5 minutes. She's at home watching. I love her. I love you, Ashley. She's probably at home watching, or we're playing with Rocky and Luna, or stalking me, watching me. I don't know. I don't know, John, because the owners are in Atlanta, and I spoke to them live on here, doing a live stream here on YouTube. And what type? No merch contract. Evidently, Mountain Merch is going to do our merch, and they do shipping. They do. You can pull up and get it. I don't know if they do delivery. They ship it, and the post office is literally directly in front of them. We'll go by there in a minute. The owners are in Atlanta right now, doing what they do. They told me to get up with on Tuesday, Wednesday. I got a lot of good designs that's going to be kid friendly. If it says Crack 40 TV on it and Sean Estefan's school and where school 12 is 12, 70, 70. We got to have new merch. Mr. Shitbag Buster's got to. I ain't going to say we got to retire the grenade, but a grenade's not going to be able to be wore in a school. You know what I mean? So we don't get. What's up, round we go? Round we go. Get around, y'all. Yeah. We got a new merch deal. We're going to walk up by Mountain Merch here in a second or so. I don't know. I plan on streaming about all day for real. I've been really busy lately, so today's the first day I've had. This is our shit park. If you want to walk your dogs, you can bring them down here and let them shit. Just clean up the goddamn shit. That's all I ask. As the mayor of the streets, that's all I ask. I don't know, John. I got my battery. It's almost full. And I got an extra battery pack with me. I was going to try to stream for Mississippi for a little bit today. Might go to the portal and eat something out of the dumpster. Now I got to get some content in regardless for my. I got to get hours in. I got to get super chats and memberships and plug my merch. You know, if you don't got them view hours in, the check don't hit as good. So I got to get my hours in for my check. If you want to get a membership, get you a membership. Over on the TikTok world, I've been on TikTok a lot more than I have over here due to the Billy and Brandy and Shelly drama and getting 240,000 views off one video. I've been over there busting, talking mad shit. And I dropped a video. I mean, right before I went live, I dropped a TikTok. Could somebody go look and see how long that new TikTok, how many views that new TikTok I dropped, Scott, about Billy and Brandy? Smells like pure shit and mold right here. Young Money. It's the football team. It's the high school practicing today. Yeah, my notifications ain't going out, right? I need somebody in this county that knows what in the hell they're doing to come and, I don't know. I can get into my YouTube studios and shit. I don't know why notifications ain't going out and why there's only 12 people watching right now, 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill this stream. I'm going to go to my settings. I'm going to check it out. And I'll either be right back here for the 10 that's watching. I'll be streaming all day, but I'm going to jump back and forth. I got 2 more live notifications here if they're going out. So I'm going to check my notifications, and I'll either be right back or I'll be live on TikTok to get people to come over here. So I'll be on one of the 2.